Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and today we're doing another mech review. That's right, the mech review for the Black Knight-6B. Sorry, I was about to say BL6B, but actually the Black Knight-6B. So, there's the usual, turn rate, torso rate, arm movement, all that stuff, which is the same as the 6. The main thing different here is obviously weapon mounts, weapon points, and quirks. So, what does it have? Well, in the head, 1 energy. Left arm and right arm, 2 energy. Left torso, right torso, 2 energy. And left torso has AMS. Overall, it comes with, theoretically, 16 heat sinks initially. 0 jump jets, no ECM, no MASC. Overall, 1, 2, 2 for the mech slots. The quirks are the same for structure. Overall, though, it has a plus 10 torso turn rate. Plus 12.5% energy range, so you get that little extra range. 10% heat reduction for energy, and a 10% heat reduction specifically for ERPPCs. Ooh. What does that mean? Well, this puppy comes with, out of the box, small laser in the head. In the left arm, a medium laser and a double heatsink. In the left torso, a large pulse laser, a medium laser, and a double heatsink. Center torso comes with an engine and a Beagle action probe. Right torso comes with a large pulse laser, medium laser, and a double heatsink. And the right arm comes with an ERPPC, a medium laser, and a double heatsink. So, there's a couple options for this guy. This is the one I have temporarily. Mental note that every build I have is an initial build. I obviously tweak every single one when I get it, but over time it will change. Like, for example, my 6 here can go 77.7 kph. All the other ones are your standard 64 kph for the moment. So what have I done to this guy? Because I found that this guy definitely excels with, basically it has a nice mix, right? With the ERPPCs you can go range, but then you want something close to you, right? So what I did was I've got 7 medium lasers and 2 ERPPCs and a standard 300 engine. Puts me right at 74.5 tons. With that extra ton, I actually threw on and maxed out my armor. The plan is actually maybe to get a better engine, most likely. Overall heat management ain't the greatest. It's 0.96, but now and then I overheat once or twice. Not often actually, but it happens now and then. It's quite the brawler in close with those medium lasers. You can really put the hurt down on people when you want to. The ERPPCs are very good for long range suppression and long range fighting. Overall, I found this guy's a nice little, how can I put it, feel for a good long to medium range mech. You can get in close and fight with it with the medium lasers and the ERPPCs, and you can also use the PPCs for distance. So I like this one definitely for brawling. One thing I would be thinking of doing is swapping out some of these medium lasers possibly for pulse. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. You can definitely take out, a couple of them out of the center torso, and put a medium pulse on either arm, and then 1 in the left torso and 1 in the right torso, maybe. Let's look at that right now, actually. Because having 1 in the head, I found, is always just something that's not the most needed, we'll say. So right there you can do 4 medium pulse, which isn't that bad. We've got 0.9 of a ton left, so that's pretty good. We got structure left over, so theoretically if, say, we dropped the Beagle action probe, which is 1.5 tons, that gives us the ability to kind of squeak around a little bit, like maybe put on another double heatsink, like right there, for example. All we have left now is half a ton. We can upgrade the engine later. We can also throw in a small laser in the head, maybe, to go with the medium pulse. So that's another idea. But for the moment, this is the build I'm going with. What I'm thinking of doing is making these guys fast by putting the biggest engine in them that can fit, and then building them around the engine. Most likely being the standard engine. They're cheaper. Yes, they do weigh more. Like this one weighs 40 tons in comparison to the XL, which weighs 23.5 tons. The difference obviously being not only $3 million, but also the fact that you have to give up some slots in the torso. So, it's one of those things where it's 40 tons. That only gives you 35 tons to play with after that. So, you've got to definitely play the game properly. Like if we were to just strip out all the weapons right now. This is the best way to see how much tonnage you can play with. Because it's not counting armor, right? So we're sitting at 18.5 tons for just the mech, basically just the armor. Now, theoretically, we could tweak that a little bit by maybe dropping the legs a little bit. I don't know, how much is half a ton? So 57 in both legs, so then we got 18. So theoretically, you can throw in, that standard 60. Definitely brings up the weight here. Boom. So we're at 62, so technically we've got 13 tons to play with. So now comes the question. The quirks, right? ERPPCs. And we're out of tonnage already. So another question is, if we do an XL 360, we lose those slots, but we get the tonnage. So we throw in another ERPPC. Our heat is 1.3, which is really good. Now, if we throw a medium pulse in here, another medium pulse in there, still pretty good, 63.5, 1.1. Medium pulse, 67.5. We're getting closer. We're at 0.99. So if we did you there, and then did heatsink, and we're out of tonnage, so we're at 98 again. So we end up being almost in the exact same spot as we were before. So right now this is the one I'm going with for the moment. So 3, 6, 7 medium lasers and 2 ERPPCs. You'll see some videos after this on me fighting. It's still, something in the making. I do like it. If someone sends me a message, tell me, hey, try this, hey, try that. I am definitely always up for looking at builds. Shout out to. Give me 1 second here while I look. I have recently someone send me a build idea for one of my other mechs. Give me 1 second. I believe it was the Mauler. Just be a second here while I look it up. Oh, I actually clicked on the person, not the message.
I didn't know what to...
Oh! The person was... Ruramasic. I totally probably mispronounced your name, but yeah, shout out to you for sending me that the build for the Mauler with the dual Gauss and the 6 medium lasers. yeah, I think the only difference between the build you gave me, maybe I can, yeah, there we go. So this is the build he gave me right here, from the link. It's really good. If you look at it in comparison to what I have, for the 2P, it's pretty much the same except the engine was different. He said standard 300, and I went with XL 320. So in his end, he ends up getting two and a half. Well, actually, we end up with an extra half ton of ammo. So we end up with 6.5 tons. Well, here we have 2, 4, just 6. So we ended up with an extra half ton of ammo. So hats off to you, sir. I'm definitely just thinking of doing this. I've tweaked with it, fiddled and farted with it. For the moment, I haven't done anything with this guy just because I haven't run with him yet. But shout out to you, sir. So with that in mind, as I said, if you have an idea for the build for the Black Knight-6B, send it to me in the comment section. Put it in the little message. I read every comment that comes across my my path. I know it's probably crazy. Most YouTubers say it. I actually do it, mainly because I don't get them many. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Lots of builds, lots of reviews, lots more videos coming out. As I said, if you have a build idea, send it to me. I don't have better else to do right now than read it and try it out. So thanks for watching. One thing I might do at the end of every month is take all the build ideas, crunch them with one of the more senior players in the game that I know, see which ones are good, which ones are viable, and then we'll have a couple episodes of just running those builds one after the other and see how it goes. So anyways, thanks for watching. See you guys on the battlefield. Bye-bye.